Hi guys, this video contains all the common mistakes normally people do while writing an SOP. So this video will help you to understand what to do, what not to do. Fine, for your SOP writing. Fine, so this video is a part of a Cetking MDP program which talk about all the things including your VAT, case studies, SOP, interview skills. All the things will be taken care of in this program. This video is a part of the Cetking videos. There are 6 workshops which I take for your SOP, and this video is number 3 on that. Fine. This video is basically talking about the mistakes you normally do for the SOP, and this video have to be done after you have done with your SE, so that you can understand. And these are the things you have to avoid. Fine. These workshops are available for the Cetking students who have paid and joined us for the program. Yep. About myself, my name is Rav Singh. I'm director at Cetking, and I'm right now a GDP attendant at various B school. Yeah, I'm education consultant, and now I'm panelist of now almost 30 B schools, including a lot of top one which I don't want to name here. Yeah, so I will be walking you through all these 6 workshops as we go along. Yep. In fact, all these 10 pointers today which I'm going to discuss today are made from the answers what I've got in various SOP reviewing and doing the interview from the students. Fine. So these are the 10 mistakes which you have to avoid while doing an SOP. Yep. So let's walk you through one by one. Yep. So let's start with the number 1 thing. The most common thing is my biggest weakness is I am a perfectionist. Now tell me one thing. Is this a weakness or a strength? Fine. Now most of the coaching will recommend to write these kind of weaknesses, but trust me, they are very, very common now. Just imagine that the HR person who is taking your interview is also an MBA, and I've also gone through same thing. And if you give these kind of stupid answer to him, you will be caught in seconds. And last thing they want is an unethical person, a person who is diplomatic. So please stop doing these kind of things which you are immediately caught. Yep. So please avoid these kind of words. Fine. That's the most common mistake which I found in the interview on the SOP. Fine. So please remember one thing, your panelists have been through all these things. Fine. Your panelist is not someone who is outsider, who have been through all these things every day and every year. Fine. So please avoid this kind of stupidity. Yep. So please don't think your panelist is a fool. Yeah, and the best part is he knows that you are writing all these things. Fine. The moment you write this thing, the moment I see all these things, I know that your coaching institute have told you to write all these things, and then I start taking your case. Yeah. So please avoid this. That's a very, very common mistake people do. All right. Number 2 thing, I want to be a CEO after my MBA. Remember one thing. This again same go for the interview as well. That the person who is taking your interview is in the industry for last 10 to 15 years, and he is still nowhere. He is still a manager, and you want to be a CEO just after your MBA or 5 years in your MBA. Fine. So please avoid these kind of statements as well. Any kind of a CXO is out now. CXO is CMO, Chief Marketing Officer, Chief Financial Officer, CFO, whatever. X can be anything. CEO, CMO, CTO. Fine. So please avoid these kind of things, and they are very, very vague terms. I want to be a CEO after 20 years. Yes, I might agree with you, but not 5 years down the line or 10 years down the line. Yep. Cognizant CEO become a CEO at the age of 37, and you want to be CEO at the age of 27. Yep. Yeah, that's, to be very frank, it's not that possible. Yep. So please avoid these kind of statements. Fine. Number 3, I have done exceptionally well even with my poor academic record. Now that is a problem here for me, that why you are mentioning your poor academic record. Fine. Why don't you give a benefit of doubt to the panelist? Fine. Now if you don't have a good academic record, don't write about this. Don't even talk about this in your SOP. SOP is what you are writing about yourself. So please don't add anything which you don't want to write. Yep. Which are saying is a bad thing, which come across as a bad thing. Fine. Now in this case, I don't know about this person, how he have done academically till he have written this line. So please avoid any kind of these words. I know you are trying to be honest, but please avoid this thing. Fine. Now this statement was said by a person who looks like said by a person who is trying to prove that even during adversity he have done well. Yeah. See, this adversity is something which is not in your control, like you met with an accident or someone died in your family. Now this is a self proclaimed thing is you have inflicted this adversity on you by not studying for the exam. Yep, so please avoid this thing. And now you're going back to college. So please, poor academic is totally a big no-no. Fine, so please don't mention that until they ask you. Do not talk about any kind of a negative statement. So please stay away from the negative statements. Number 4 thing, I completed ABC project on time and budget. So क्या उखाड़ लिया? Everyone have done that. So rather than just talking about the name of the project, or highlight what you have done in the project, what you have learned from the project. Fine. For example, we reduce the turnaround time, TAT time of a project, of a, let's say, of an activity from say 15 days to 5 days. Now that's a big achievement. Rather than talking about the name of the project or just the name of the client, talk about what you have achieved in that. Yep, because that become more important. Fine. So talk about the what role you did in that project, what are the achievements of that project. Fine, rather than just talking about the names. Yeah, on time, on budget. Most of the projects are done on time and budget. Yeah, nothing new about that. Nothing wow about that. Next, I like to help others and make new friends. Fine. Now the problem is you're not applying. You're no more a college grad. No more a college kid. You are applying for a role of a manager, of a future manager. That's why I say TLAM. Think like a manager. Your answer should come across as a manager, not as an immature guy. Fine. So please avoid statement like this. I like helping other people. I'm very emotional. I'm very friendly. No, it's a big no. Fine. Have you ever heard Narayan Murthy saying that I am hiring 1 lakh people because I like helping other people? No, because of business requirement. Fine. So please stop using these kind of kiddish statements. They are out. Alright, I want to join ABC college because of the curriculum, diverse student body, and access to the top-notch professors. Now this is a most common thing. Everyone, 90% people will write the same thing. Fine, please avoid this thing. Every college will be having a good curriculum. Even if they don't have, they will proclaim they have a diverse student body and top-notch faculty. Give me one college which say no, we don't have a good curriculum. Yep. So please avoid these kind of statements. Fine, you have to work hard on that part. Why is called? And trust me, this is one of the most important part of SOP, because SOP is basically statement of purpose. Why you're applying for this college is most important part of the SOP, and you can't just babble about anything else. Yep. So please avoid these kind of statements. Next one, my greatest strength is my leadership qualities. The leadership quality is a big statement. Do not mention leadership qualities unless you have actually worked for at least 2 to 3 years. Fine, if you have worked for 2 years, you can write leadership quality. But if you're a college fresher or a gap year, please avoid this term because it's a too big statement for your age. Yep. Now, if you have been like a sports captain of a college football team, hockey team, cricket team, yes, then you can write leadership qualities. Otherwise, I would seriously recommend you this. If I am your panelist and you say me leadership qualities without any proper or a strong background examples, you are gone. Trust me, I'm gonna take your case like anything in an interview. Yep. So please, a big no. Please avoid these things. This we've already talked about. Alright, I met with an accident and was on bed for 2 days. Yep. Any kind of adversity that have happened to you is a very good sympathy gaining thing for the panelist. Yep. Trust me, I've been a panelist now. I am a panelist on almost 30 B schools. If you talk about any kind of adversity, it, trust me, affect the faculty, affect the panelist. Whatever, how much bigger the person is, he will be feeling feeling your emotions. Yep. So what I'm trying to say here is, now if you're saying I met with accident, I was in bed for 2 days, that is a most stupid thing you can ever answer. Fine. 2 days is and trust me, these are the answers which I actually have got from the students. Fine. So please avoid this kind of thing. If you have done something big, sorry, if you have met with a bigger accident, yes, talk about that. But not 1 day, 2 day. I was in bed for 1 day. I had a dengue. I was on fever for 1 week. Big deal, yeah. Doesn't make a impression. Rather, you will come across as a kiddish, as a child. Fine. So if you want to join our MDP program, you can call us on cetking.com or Call us on 9820500380. We have both online program and in classroom program for the students, which is talking about the MDP for your preparation for your GDPI, VAT, and your case study SOPs. Yep. All the best. Thank you.